Recognize the member from Fredericton-Silverwood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Here in New Brunswick's seat of democracy, it is appropriate that we take time to recognize those that have given so much to allow us this freedom to exercise our democratic rights. Mr. Speaker, today is VE Day, the 67th anniversary of the Allied victory in Europe during the Second World War. It was 67 years ago today that Allied forces achieved victory over the fascism, tyranny, and oppression that threatened Canada and the entire world. It was a victory with a heavy cost. Over 1,800 New Brunswickers gave the ultimate sacrifice, a debt which we can never repay. Many New Brunswickers from all walks of life and all corners of the province answered the call. They sacrificed their health, their sanity, their time with loved ones, and their creatured comforts to serve at home and overseas. Today, we are fortunate to be joined by many of these veterans of the Second World War. On the floor, we have 8 residents of the Veterans Health Unit in Fredericton. They are Ken Fraser, who served in the Royal Canadian Air Force, Marine Squadron, Eastern Air Command. Gordon Small, who served as a machinist in the Royal Canadian Air Force. Peter Grady, who served in the Royal Canadian Navy in both World War II and the Korean War, and rose to the rank of commanding officer. We have Lieutenant Colonel Willis Roberts, who served in the 2nd Canadian Heavy Anti-Aircraft Artillery Battery. We have Tom Bell, who was a sergeant in the Royal Canadian Artillery. We have Ray Dickinson, who served in the Carleton and York Regiment in the Advanced Guard. And John Evans, who was a corporal in the Royal Canadian Field Artillery in the 2nd Canadian Division. We're also joined by Ron Stafford, who served in the 3rd Division, 8th Brigade, 22nd Canadian Field Ambulance. And also by Colonel John Swanton, who was a tank officer in the Lord Strathcona's Horse. As well, we're joined by Joe Stever, who served as a private in the North Shore Regiment, a regiment that went to the beaches of Normandy on D-Day. Mr. Speaker, it is because of the service and sacrifice of these veterans that we enjoy our privileges here in this House. They are an inspiration to us all. I would ask those of them that are here that can stand to do so, and please join me in welcoming them to the Legislature.
Leader of the Official Opposition.